Today's tutorial uses the same sheet we previously used creating the sales tracker for employees and their sales in a day. I already have it created. We're starting from where we were last time with the dates, with all of the metrics already pre-built. What we're doing today is I want to find today's date and actually open the sheet to that row when we open up the spreadsheet. Obviously, this is a really long spreadsheet. We have almost 2,200 rows, and today is November 2nd. In order to get to today, we are looking at row 1,838. It's actually more efficient to scroll to the bottom of the sheet and scroll back up than it is to scroll down to the date. That increases human error. That is just really annoying to do. There's various things we don't like about that. What I'd love to have happen is when we open up this sheet, it automatically opens up to today's date. And here's a script we're going to use to do that. Now we're using the same onOpen simple trigger that we used for creating a custom menu. We are getting that sheet, and we're getting this data variable to hold the entire first row, or the entire first column. So start at row 1, column 1, and get the entire row or the entire column, get the last row, so get the entire column, and get the values of the entire column. Today, we're creating a new date. New date always creates a new date is always now. So it will be today at this hour, minute, second. But because I'm going to be doing date comparison, I want to make sure the hour, minute, second are equal. And I want to avoid time zone issues. So I'm going to use .setUTCHours when I create this new date so that it's all set to 0 UTC and everything's going to line up correctly. Now our for loop is really important here to make sure we aren't running this more than we need to, and we're running it at the correct rows or the correct instances of the array. So let I equals 1 because we want to start here, which since the array is 0 index, this is 0, this is 1. So start at 1, go until data.length, so go to the end of that array. And then rather than using I++, we're using I equals I plus 6. So we go from here, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And on each instance, create a new date object with this value. Now that's very important because for date comparisons in JavaScript, it does have to use actual date objects. We cannot just compare this today object versus whatever just happens to be here. We actually have to create a date object in order to compare this properly. Just like today, I use .setUTCHours so that hours, minutes, second, and actually milliseconds are all 0. Then do the comparison. If today equals D, then set active range. So the spreadsheet object we declared at the beginning, set the active range to, and here is, we've done this before as well. I want to make sure that I is a number, that it's not a string or a character onto which it will append 1. I want to actually add 1. So plus I plus 1, column 1. And then of course, once we found the correct date, go ahead and return, go ahead and exit out. Let's go ahead and test that. I'm just going to do refresh. Refresh for onOpen counts as opening, so I can just refresh the sheet. It's going to take a moment to load everything and to run through the script. But then once that's done, it's going to just jump us down to the bottom or to the date. And there we have it. Obviously, it does put that at the bottom because it just scrolled down until it found it. You could, depending on your screen resolution, you could try to set the date to the 6th so that the second is at the top, but there are going to be screen resolution differences and other differences that will make that a little bit tricky. For simplicity, we're just setting to that date, which we'll put it here. But for most instances, that's still going to be fine. It's not the most visually appealing. Visually appealing, have it go to the top. The script doesn't have a real way to do that, and we can't just scroll. But this does get us to the date. at row 1838 rather than having to scroll to that. So go ahead and look at the notes. I'll go ahead and post the script there as usual. And if you have any questions, please hit me up in the comments.